How's it going, folks? It's the ThePancakeRenegade here, and welcome back to Dying Light 2 Stay Human. Hope you all are doing fabulous today. Ro, how are you doing? Just okay. Glad to see it. Anyways, welcome back. We are currently in the VNC Tower, and Ro said to talk out here. Let's see, what's this say? Wait with the squad until Matt arrives. So, that's exactly what we shall do. Oh, also, I had a bit of an issue trying to get back up here. I fast traveled. I used the map and I used the map and I fast traveled because apparently you can do that during this mission. And I didn't think to use a winch right here. I know there's one here, but I fast traveled. I didn't realize I could use a winch. I'm actually just seeing this right now. But yeah, it was pretty fun trying to get back up here without it. Anyways.
Crying, man? I ain't crying. Fuck off. Dismiss the fucker, okay?
You know what Leon would do if he saw you like that?
At this point, probably bite my eyes out.
I don't really think Leon's an infected. He was in UV light, was he not? Nice. Alright. What's up, man?
Mind if I join you?
How you feeling about the mission, Aiden?
Well, to be honest, I know we can do it, because, you know, well, sorry, I know I, singular, as in Aiden can do this, because he has plot armor. He's the main character. Try not to think about it.
Trying not to think about it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's better that way.
Nice boots.
Oh, nice boots you got there.
Oh, thanks, man. I got them at the bazaar. Real cheap, too.
Oh, no, did you have to? Now he won't shut up about him.
Yeah, he traded his official PK knife for them. And when Ro found out...
I had to clean the latrines for a week. But it was worth it, no? Now, I have my eye on a nice jacket at the same place. Just can't afford it at the moment. But this mission will earn me some extra, so I can buy it soon.
Will you shut up already? We don't care about your wardrobe.
You're just jealous, because you look like ass and I get all the pussy.
All your mothers, you mean?
Wow, yeah, morale is real nice. Tell me about yourselves, boys. Also, you're all named. However, I don't really think you'll last out through this entire quest chain. That's just my personal thoughts. I doubt you have plot armor. Now, if this character here who got the nice boots had that nice, sweatshirt or hoodie he was looking at, maybe he'd have plot armor from that piece of clothing. But I don't think the boots will provide it.
So, what are you looking forward to after this is over?
My wife, Marcia. Our child is due any day now. I'm over the moon. And we've been trying for a long time to have a kid. And it seems finally I did something right.
See? I told you somebody needs to come over and give you some help.
Oh yeah, he mentioned his wife's gonna be his wife's pregnant, gonna be due any day. He's not making it. He's certainly not making it. Rose sure is a hard ass.
Rose sure is a hard ass.
Of course he is. You know his story, right?
You've seen the burns on his face and neck. I was there when he barged into a burning dark zone just to pull out one private.
Yeah, the guy can be harsh, but not a lot of people will lay it on the line like he has.
Damn right.
Can you tell me anything else about Ro?
When he and Matt had a major falling out?
Yeah, it was hell. Squad 101 had orders to take over the old city warehouse. Thought it was empty until they went inside. They turned on their flashlights and looked up. Ceiling was weird, covered with clumps of rags. And then, the rags jumped down. They were a fucking scary breed of infected clinging to the roofs and walls. Hundreds of them. God, you could hear the boys' screams for miles.
Fuck. Imagine that.
They radioed command, but the orders were to hold position. They didn't. They ran away. At least those who could. Afterwards, Jack ordered their executions. They were deserters. But Rowe defied Jack. Said that sending them there was a mistake in the first place.
We thought Jack would have Rose shot for insubordination.
Sure did.
Okay. Time to get some shut-eye.
Just a moment, gents. Special treat for the night.
Wow!
You rock, Lieutenant.
Here's to our fallen comrades.
Oh yeah, of course I'll take it. But I love how he says, cheers for the night. It's the middle of the day. I'll take it.
To the fallen.
And pretty ladies.
Why do you want to exclude your wife?
Hang it in there, guys.
We are, Lieutenant.
We've been through worse, right? Remember the volatiles in the old port?
Well, that was a carnage.
It was, and we pulled through. We'll have another good story to tell our families. Am I right?
You are, sir.
Something's bothering me, Aiden. The renegades.
What about them?
They're everywhere. Spreading in the city like cockroaches. But here, the biggest antenna in the city, strategic place, and no renegades at all.
It's not like anything else they're doing makes sense.
Good point. First, someone turned on the electricity. No idea why. And then, when I questioned the renegade officer, he babbled something about GRE facilities they're trying to locate. Didn't make much sense if you ask me. X-13 or something like that. But I'm worried what they're planning.
X-13. I've heard about that place before.
Oh, yeah? What did you hear?
I know that Waltz is hunting for it as well. Any idea where it could be?
Well, if it's real, it could be a GRE complex. Top secret. Well hidden. But once we're done with this motherfucker, maybe we figure out what it is and find it first. But for now, get some beauty sleep. Infected like us more when we're rested. That was a nice tune you played. Let's hear some more.
X-13. Okay, so it's a location. Oh, also, I've been thinking. Mia, that's his sister's name, right? Any coincidence? M-I-A? Mia stands for missing in action?
Yo, Sleeping Beauty. Aiden.
Just a thought.
Nacho is here. Let's roll.
Alright.
Brought the transmitter?
Safe in my pocket, boy.
Boy. Reminds me of Kratos from God of War. He doesn't call Atreus, just calls him boy. Alright, so we got this lobby here. Anything I can loot? Anything over here? No. Ah, I see you took the guitar with him. Cool, cool. Alright, looks like we're going in the elevator. Still don't trust Jack Matt. Honestly, I trust Roe a lot more. But, we'll see.
A little snug, ain't it?
Whose fingers in my ass?
Now that's what I call snug.
What?
You kidding me? His bong's probably so loose you could fit a whole fist in there.
How'd you like my fist in your face? Fuck you.
Fucking you, probably fall in and get trapped up your ass.
They all just stare at me after that. Anyways, hi.
Aiden, you're doing great so far.
Yeah, we're trying. Right, Ro?
I've got good news for you. I've received intel on a certain GRE doctor.
Who is it? Where?
I still need time. Let's finish our job here first. You and the squad will go to the top of the tower and mount the transmitter. Ro will be with me down below.
I'm going too.
Ro, this again, really? We have a plan.
Fuck the plan. We don't know what's up there. I'm not sending my men up there alone.
Fuck the plan?
Not losing my squad again. You know I have to go.
Just fucking come back. Understood?
Yes, sir.
If you need anything, you can reach me over the radio. I'm fine. Get to work.
Sir, you all right?
Go already.
Hey, you guys want to hear a joke?
No, where's Bowski? Fuck, please.
I'm begging you. I'll give you my last clean pair of undies if you spare us another one of your jokes.
Keep calm, gentlemen. Oh. Where's Bowski? Fuck.
Sorry, boss. Won't say it, Pete.
You're off key, dumbass. It went like this. Whoa. Commander, sir, what's going on? Elevator stopped.
The power's unstable again. It's a huge building. We're on it. All right, boys. The repairs will take some time. We can't wait. It's footwork from here. What floor are you on?
30.
So you got another 50 to the roof.
Right, boys. You heard the commander. Open her up. Let's get hiking. Where's Bowski? Recon. Careful, Wisbowski.
Looks clear.
Dang. Okay. I'm trying to keep quiet during all these cutscenes. I want to make commentary, but at the same time, I don't. Okay, it's gameplay now. Let's get Molotovs out in case we're gonna fight. I've got an unused inhibitor. I don't want that to keep popping up. I'm gonna go with stamina. Sorry. Also, skill point. Shoot. Parkour shot. Let's go bash. There we go. I wanted to get that animation out of the way and the text off the screen. Alright, I gotta check for survivors. I see that enemy over that way. Don't tell me that's Ro.
Oh, fuck.
That's Hick. Okay. I'm also going to go to my inventory, swap out, let's see, swap out the metal railing for, let's go with the crossbow. Because distance matters. Nope. Whoa, take this. Whoa. No, thank you. Yeah, okay, that should have worked. Broken bottle. This is... Oh.
Oh no. There's Bowski.
So he's gone. Is there supposed to be a person there? If so, I do not see one. What is that screeching noise? I don't like that.
God damn it.
That's Hudson.
Jack. Jack, you there? There's been an attack. Only I made it.
Fuck. No, Edro?
I don't know. I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't...
Ro had the transmitter. Locate it. It's our only chance. It's no time till morning. You must find Ro. We'll get you help as soon as the elevators are back up.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah, it's mildly convenient, eh? Alright. Let's see... Okay, something's in there. Can I go in there? Oh, he's in here. But looks like I gotta climb it some way. I don't... Oh. Probably gonna move this. Let's push this out of the way.
Aiden! Oh, you survived.
I thought you were dead.
They fucking wish.
You'll pull through, Ro. Just hang in there.
Oh, hell I will.
The transmitter? Matt said you have it.
I do. You can't lose it, Aiden. You can't. Aiden. Don't you think you should wait for that potato medal I promised you?
What? You withdrawing my commendation, Lieutenant?
Oh, shut up. It's just... our dog tags. Don't let my boys be forgotten. If you see a fallen man, please take his tag. They deserve it, son. Here. The transmitter.
Luana, I'm in trouble. The PKs are all dead.
I warned you. If you get yourself killed, I swear I'll come in there and find a way to bring your lifeless corpse back to life, just so I can kill you myself.
Spare me the lecture, okay?
Just come down from there already.
I'm not coming down. I need to get higher. I'm gonna find a way up.
Fine. I'll wait.
What is that noise? Also, man, I can't believe Ro died. I figured if anyone else would have survived, it would be him. Well, regardless, looks like we have to find a way out. Let's try the obvious door first.
Fuck. It's locked. I'm stuck here, Luan. I need help.
I'll get Frank.
Hurry.
Over this way. Oh no.
Luan, did you get Frank?
Alright, looks like I'm just gonna head this way. Never mind. Maybe it's one of those things.
Don't leave me here.
Oh. What is going on here? Alright, we're turning again. Okay. Not sure what's happening here. Regardless of whether Aiden is going to be a human or infected, we're doing this for the boys, you hear? Doing this for the boys.
Aiden? Aiden! I've got Frank here. At least what's left of him.
Aiden, where are you?
The 30th floor. The infected. They blew up.
Fuck it, I told you.
Frank? Wait! Where are you going?
He's as good as dead, Luan. I'm sorry. This is where I lost all my night runners. I'm not going through that again.
He's not dead yet. He's there and he needs you.
He needs a coffin. That's what he needs.
Frank, you smelly old alcoholic cunt. Why don't you fucking get a grip on yourself and step up for once?
Aiden, some of our equipment should still be there. In the elevator shaft. 1 or 2 floors above you.
Alright, I appreciate that. Find the Night Runner equipment. Ah! Okay. Gotcha. Ah! Okay. Well, this makes a lot more sense. I thought I saw a red outline there. That was on. Let's go back to the UV light. Don't want any more surprises from here, okay? Oh. I mean, I suppose I can open this up, but at this point, it doesn't really seem all too worth it. Okay. So just... am I missing something here? Yes. Oh, it's embedded in the wall. Okay.
Yeah, Frank, I think I found it. What's it for?
It's a grappling hook. A rope launcher.
It's a what?
Will help you climb. Aim it at something it can attach to, and shoot. Try to use it to get onto the terrace. Let me know once you've done it.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was over that building over there. New Night Runner tool, grappling hook. Use a grappling hook tool to get out of the room. You've received a grappling hook which allows you to swing on various objects and traverse more efficiently. Grappling hook can attach to any object on which the hook's reticle appears. Best routes are indicated in yellow. Equip the grappling hook in the accessories tab. Aim and press LT to swing on it. Received a grappling hook. Press it to equip it. Okay, or equip it in the accessories slot. Okay. Attach to and swing on environmental objects. With the grappling hook equipped, press LT to use it. Alright. Well, I have something in my settings over here. I believe it's... thought it was in game. Maybe it's HUD. Controls. Expert grappling hook controls defines what controls will be used with grappling hook. If they're set to on, the grappling hook can be used without equipping it by pressing LB/RB. Okay. So yeah, basically just saves you an equipment slot. There we go. Solid. Sounds really good to me. Alright. Dude, that is a beast of an item. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and open this with those 5 lockpicks I got. Let's see what this is. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's a that's a studio light. Never mind. Whoa, that is so sick. Okay.
I think I'm getting the hang of it, Frank.
Sure you are. It's simple, but it can
Where to now?
Where you were headed, Aiden, upstairs. You have to go up one level. From there, you're gonna go to the side wing.
Where to the side wing?
The main wing is full of infected. Go.
Whee!
You have several floors to climb.
Alright, well, I goofed that one up. So it's not going to instantly launch me to where I need to go. It's more of an arc sort of thing. So let's go back here. Let's use this light. There we go. Okay. There we are. Alright, let's get to the roof now. I was going to say, can I use a grappling hook? Nah. Alright. Whoa, there. UV light it is. Nope, I am not dealing with that. I am getting out of there. That looks like I did it just in the nick of time, too. Go on. Run! And now there's more. Okay, I'm booking it. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm leaving! Ah! Oh, okay. Okay. What? What's that down there? I heard a strange noise. Wasn't sure what it was. Alright. Tap on here. Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't really think about you using it there. Alright. I don't want to rely on it too heavily, but it's not going to be a sort of cure-all like the other grappling hook in the base game was. Or in the first game was. Not the base game. Alright, so let's try it like this. Yeah, see? So it just kind of like helps you swing and stuff. Oh, we have a GRE container somewhere in there. That's fine. There'll probably be a hole in the wall somewhere. No? Alright, I might be able to access that later on. Cannot call the elevators. Oh no, it's still a floor above. My bad. Ah, there you are. Okay. Oh wow, that was 3 in 1. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna allocate that to stamina. And now he's freaking out again. Dude, Aiden just cannot get a break. Alright, got some more healing supplies. I will always take more honey and chamomile.
I'm on a terrace.
Cool. You see my canteen?
Yeah, you bet. Looks really tiny from here.
Cool. Now open your paraglider, jump and fly to the fisheye. See you there.
What?
Time to end this madness, Aiden. You have a paraglider. Get out of there while you still can.
Frank, I need to go up. You said you'd help me.
Better trained men than you have died there, Aiden. I won't lead you to your death.
Frank, I'm going up. With or without you. Are you too drunk to realize that?
Juan told me about your sister. She must be dead by now. But you're alive. And if you come down, you'll stay alive.
Fuck you, Frank. We're done here. I'm going up.
Alright.
Aiden! It's me. I won't leave you on your own.
You're talking to a dead man, Luan.
I'm coming to you. Wait for me.
You what? No way, Luan. Luan?
I mean, at least we got some help. We did ask her to help us. So it's like gonna move that. Ah, this is gonna continuously go. No, never mind. That's totally cool. Alright, so yeah, just acts as a... Whoa! There we go. Reach the top of VNC Tower. Sounds good to me. Oh. Alright. Looks like we've got a UV light here. I'm not gonna open that chest. It's okay, though. It is all A-okay. I was curious if I can't just climb that crane. But, I'll worry about that later on. I am curious about what Rose said, though. The Renegades, I mean, this is such a strategic point, and they aren't occupying it. I wonder why. Ah. You know, despite things parkour-related being outlined in yellow in this game, it's actually still quite easy to miss a lot of it. I'm not just being blind for the sake of, you know, faking it or anything. I genuinely just don't see stuff sometimes. Just in case, like, you in the audience were wondering at all, you know? Whee! Because I know I've watched several playthroughs where I'm like, dude, how do you not see that? You know? It happens a lot easier than you think. Okay, what? There we go. Alright. Goodbye. Just in case I happen to fall there. Alright. Looks like I'm going through here. Wait, hold on. What if I... Can I grapple onto you? Can I grapple onto you? No. Alright. Well, I'm going to avoid the enemies for now. I can always come back and fight these if I really want those mutagens.
Hanging in there, Aiden.
Hanging, jumping, and climbing, whatever it takes.
It will be worth it, Aiden. Communication is everything.
I sure hope so. You kind of got out easy, I'd say. You didn't exactly help all too much. At least in my eyes. I'm missing something here. I know I could use a grappling hook to go backwards, but... maybe I need to do that? Ah. Okay. I see now. And in case I fall, we got a ladder right here. That didn't work out like I planned. Unlike with the ropes, you can't actually control the angle of this all too well. Oh. Okay. It's a little finicky to get used to. There we go. We made it.
You fucking asshole. If anything happens to her, it's on you. Yeah. It's all your fault. Go ahead and do your suicide mission. But leave her out of it.
I didn't ask her to come. I'll radio and talk her out.
Forget it. She turned off her radio. I guess I said a few things too many and... fuck. Fortunately, I warned Matt and the PKs won't let her in.
Listen, I'm near the top already anyway. Even if she did make it, it'll all be over by then.
You're where? On top of the building? You motherfucker. I didn't fucking believe you'd make it.
Well, yeah, there's lots of ladders.
You will.
Gosh, Frank, I can't believe you didn't come this far. There's all these ladders and everything, and yellow markers. I mean, if Frank didn't leave these markers, who did? You know? You can't tell me this is just a natural thing. Termos 2. Oh, Termos 1 and Termos 2? Like Thing 1 and Thing 2? Oh, I love how the nearest...
on your mission.
Radio, New Hope. Imagine. Messages of peace and unity. Bringing people together. Giving them... hope. Yeah, well, I was a hopeless romantic in my younger
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. And maybe in another playthrough, I'll give him the radio, but I think I want to go with the PKs on this one, just because that's what I'm siding with. I love how the nearest safe zone is still the cathedral. Like, that's over 900 meters away. You can't tell me that's the closest one. I know for a fact the fisheye is way closer. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I gotta recover my stamina here. Just at the perfect opportunity. Oh, man, this beautiful views. If I had the capabilities for 4K, I'd certainly love to see this and that. Oh, there we go. No, slide down and let. Also, I turned off the GRE inhibitor, just because I didn't really want to listen to that. Like, imagine in the middle of all this beautiful music and this beautiful score, which props to the composers. This is beautiful. I love it. But you have all these uplifting tunes, and you just hear GRE container detected nearby. Like, really? Kind of ruins the moment. But then again, I suppose some people would say the same thing about my voice. No.
Despite what the others said, I really did have a good plan. A solid plan. We could really activate this transmitter.
Yeah? How?
The army used to control that tower. I have a transmitter here that can tap into their signal and take over their broadcast. So all we'd have to do is activate the sector antenna.
So that's different than what Jack wanted me to do. And how so? Also, seem to be struggling with this one. Okay. Not sure if I'm doing that wrong. I would hope I'm not doing this wrong, but I don't really see any alternative. Okay, let's kind of swing this way. There we go. Okay, so you can control the swings. I just wasn't doing it all too well. There we go. I mean, I assumed it's just here, no? And there's a ladder. Yeah. I was confused. I was like, there's a ladder right here, but... Wait, hold on. Marker for the antenna. Okay. That doesn't matter. Oh, it's so pretty. This game is beautiful, dude. So we're gonna get, what, all the way up here? Over that way? I mean, 9 meters here. Yeah, I get that, but... I can't seem to, like, actually connect onto this pole here. There we go. A little funky. I wasn't sure if I can grab it from the other side, and it didn't seem to work there.
I'm at the transmitter. What's next?
Good. Good. Now throw the switch, and that's it.
It worked.
Great. Now listen. Been thinking. Radio New Hope is still an option. But it's your choice.
Juan gets what he wants and gives me what I want. The way to find Mia. The truth about her.
Sometimes our choices are bigger than ourselves. Sometimes the things we do, they matter. I'm not gonna try to convince you. You got the transmitter working. It's your call.
Well, give control of the transmitter to Juan, which we are doing because we sided with him instead of Jack Matt. Or give the control of the transmitter to Frank, which, again, I will do in a different playthrough. And we're doing the Juan thing just so we can sort of spy on Jack Matt. So, I'm giving it to Juan for this playthrough.
I'm sorry, Frank. I have to find Mia. I appreciate your vision for the future, but I need to find this GRE doctor.
I see, Aiden. You've, made your choice. Over and out.
Now I just have to connect the bug to Jack's transmitter.
Aiden?
Job's done, Matt. The antenna's working.
Good. I knew I could count on you. You did a great job, son. Row and the boys, their deaths, will not be in vain. Don't think I've forgotten, Aiden. I'll see you soon. As soon as the elevators are back online.
Juan, I did what you wanted.
You did the right thing. You chose common sense and empathy instead of fascist pipe dreams.
What about your part of the deal?
Don't think I've forgotten, Aiden. I'll contact you soon.
Someone telling Aiden, don't think I've forgotten, seems to be a common theme. Also, he put the bug in there and slammed the door closed, and you had that texture glitch.
Is to serve the city and exterminate the infected. Tired of chaos? Do you believe in order? It's time for you to act. Join the peacekeepers. The key to bringing order to the city might be you. Enlist today.
You made it.
Hey, it's good to see you too.
Don't ever fucking do that again.
Hey, where did that come from?
You owe me one. Soles of my sneakers nearly tore off trying to get to you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I thought I'd be scraping your guts off the fucking pavement, and you're sorry?
Juan, I don't believe it. You were actually worried.
Shut up. Like I said, you owe me. My sneakers are ruined. I can literally feel the concrete scraping my feet. We need to get me a new pair.
Nah, they look fine, Lawan.
They don't look that bad to me. You sure we don't have more important stuff to do?
If it was their looks I was worried about, I would have trashed them ages ago. I risked a trickier route to get to your sorry ass faster, but the wind blew me into a broken banner.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is it that told me to control the wind, otherwise the wind controls you?
Fucking spikes were nastier than they looked. They were my last pair of intact shoes, Aiden. My soulmates in this dirty revenge-seeking business. Without them, I'm... So, let's go.
You want to go shopping for new sneakers now? Is this some kind of joke, or...?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Luan, you said... Ah, shit. Luan, it's not a sign of weakness to say you were worried. Can you at least tell me where we're going? Aren't a lot of shoe stores open in the area, I bet.
There's a place. Some of my old stuff might still be there.
I thought all your stuff was at the fisheye. But I guess that's not where we're going.
Just shut up and follow me.
Story quest completed. Broadcast. high tech. We got a new weapon. New story quest, the shoe. Okay. Intriguing. GRE detector signal now extends to Garrison. Solid. Does it extend anywhere else, or is that it? Okay. So if I go to the map real quick, and that's where I'll end off the episode after testing this out. If I go to the map, and I zoom in all the way, I can now see inhibitors in the area. Okay. There's one obviously on top of the thing over there. One at that airdrop. There's actually not one at this garrison, like the bandit camp. Intriguing. Okay, cool. Alright. Looks like we have like 2 left in this area, and that's that. As for the other zones though, I have absolutely no clue. It's currently on the faction scale. We have what, 5 of 7? Okay, which is probably gonna be, well, St. Paul Water Tower and St. Paul Electrical Station. Cool. After that, we have the sunken stuff and the newfound lost lands. Colonel Chris Williams, aka the Butcher. Okay. Well, like I said, that is where I will end off this episode. I hope you all are enjoying this series so far. I know I certainly am. This is real fun. But looks like in the next episode we'll be giving Lawan new shoes and not some of the Sunday shoes in my backpack. Anyways, folks, catch you the next one. Peace.